What's going on, everybody? This is Coach Marion back in action again. I've been out for a little bit, and now it's time to get back on the grind with the RMNFL. Week 10 is here. That's right, Week 10 is here, and we had a little bit of a late start, so things have to be switched around. But I want to talk about this game. This game right here between the Eagles and the Giants. Yes, there's not a date set up yet, and they did play before. And yes, the Giants did win the game, but I think this game right here, the Eagles is trying to come back and trying to do something a little bit different than the first time, which is not get beat. And as you know, the Giants are a high-powered team right now at 6-2 and climbing the charts. Took over for Mr. Snipe, and he has turned this franchise around. Yes, he did. Turned it around. On the other hand, the Eagles are still, I'm not going to say struggling, but he is 6-3. Just took a loss to the Titans, 31-28. We'll get into that. But yes, this game right here, it will be game of the week. And just a moment. All right, here we go. I just got it. But anyway, guys, I want to give a big shout out to Mr. Reggie, his wife. It's her birthday. It's her birthday today. Happy birthday, Miss Upper Room Entertainment, Reggie Entertainment. No, Reggie's wife. Congratulations for another birthday. And we also got another guy in the league, Levi. It's his birthday as well. Always want to try to make sure we reach out and say happy birthday to these guys. But let's just cut this music real quick. I'm out of breath because you guys know I was out in my surgery. Everything's complete. Now we're back in action. Guys, this is going to be a good game right here. No matter how you look at it, no matter who the Giants are, could possibly be another rematch of the Broncos and the Giants. That's the way I'm seeing it right now. There's nothing else out there that's going to let me believe that it's not going to be the Giants and it's not going to be the Broncos. But until then, this is what I'm going with until I see different. We had a few games played this week, and we'll go over a little bit. I'm going to start out with this game right here, the Texans. Man, you blew out the Jacksonville Jaguars. Remember, guys, it's just news. Don't get offended. Lost a lot of guys being offended. But this is just news, but you did get tore up. Don't worry, I got tore up too. Anyway, 52-10, Trevor Lawrence, 5 interceptions. Man, how do you throw 5 interceptions? I know. I don't even have to answer that because I do it to you. Throw it to the other team. That's how you do it. So 5 interceptions from Jacksonville. And CJ just lit it up, 310. 2 touchdowns. On the ground, Joe, 84. And Noel, 125 yards off of 6 receptions for a touchdown. On the other side, we got the Bills. Wow, this one here is a shocking to me. But the Bills, 34. Packers 22. Yeah, Packers 22. I've never thought that would happen. I thought the Packers was on his way to win a Super Bowl or try to get there. And playing like this is not going to get you there. And I can't believe, I can't even blame the RPO factor because it's only, I think you guys know this now. Everybody should know that you can only use 3 RPOs a game. Oh, cheesy RPOs. You can only use 3 a game. And Melquan was one of the guys. This is a Melquan rule, actually. But Melquan is one of the guys that used it a lot. And now that he can't use it more than 3 times, he still does the job. 7-2, 34-22. Josh Allen didn't have a lot of yards, but it only took him 172 in the air. Here you got James Cook, 12 carries for 119. Guys, make sure you also And I want the league to know, make sure you're getting your 3 running back carries. Rail said, "Hey, bring back the rules. Get your Arm NFL brand under control, because we was losing it, and that's what we're doing. We're getting it under control again, and we're back. And a couple guys, I'm gonna have to put you on. I don't want to do this, but you will go on autopilot if you don't take care of your little fine, which is only 5. All right, well, take care of your fine, bro. It's only 5. All right, but what does this mean for the Packers? It means a lot for the Packers. You should not be getting beat by the Bills. I think you're a better player than what I think you're a better player than the Bills. You don't have a lot of gimmicks, but then again, you have a lot of deep balls, and maybe that got taken away. I'll have to see that game. All right. So once again, Packers, if you're going to see yourself in that one game that everybody wants to get to, you're going to have to step it up, because you know who is stepping it up? The Ravens is stepping it up. And the Ravens beat a very good team. One of my little side co-hosts, Mr. Anthony, who is the Saints, is now 7-2, and Fasico's on an 8-1 run. 8-1. He said not a little. Man, it's only 10 points though, Saints. It's only 10 points. You did your best. 354 yards. See, this is where the problem I have with the Ravens, and why the Ravens won't. Okay, your big host. Yeah, one of my biggest hosts. You can't be the big host until you get that link to work. Once you get that link to work, like Snipes, then I could call you the big host. All right, Snipe TV Gaming, his link works. You got to get that link. It's a whole different ball game when you're actually calling that. Everybody knows Snipe TV Gaming. Make sure you follow his page. He's the one that got me in trouble with all this stuff. So, again, what happened here? We'll see. Pacheco did it. 162, 11 carries. And, of course, that one trade that is killing the league right now, Jameis Williams, only 2 receptions for 105 yards and 1 touchdown. Okay? Can Fasico play the short game? That's what's going to matter. He can't stop people. I mean, he stopped you. He only got 32 yard points. So at least he did that. So that was kind of good. And then we have our big Gino in the house, coming back to Arm NFL, taking over the Bengals, 7-2, beat the Patriots, who started out strong. Patriots started out strong, and then he just started slipping. He's now 3-6. Might have wanted to stay on those Buccaneers. You and Kenny switched, and both of you are doing pretty bad right now. 6 losses. All right, good job, Joe Burrow. Only 85 yards of passing, but he did it on the ground with 134, Mr. Clifford. All right, so holding those Bengals down. That's what you got to do. And we had the Vikings and Dustin taking over the Bears. Edwin dropped out. Could not handle the network. He said it was too much drama. Okay, understood. 41-28. This is what it's about, man. Arm NFL is a marketing brand. A marketing brand with a plan. And sorry, but big shout out to Corporate Images and Team Sports. Get your apparel, because your logo is your business. All right? No matter where you're from, you can still go to this website and place an order if need be. But Dustin took over the Bears, 41-28. I'm sure the Vikings are smiling because they didn't have to deal with those Bears. Edwin, the GOAT, is now gone, officially gone from the league. Wasn't kicked. He left on his own. He had a big suspension for not coming and making a game, and that didn't hold up well. But anyway, gonna miss you, guy. and those deep balls that you had. Here we go. The Giants, like I was saying, Kenny used to be the Patriots. Now the Buccaneers struggling. 0-8, 66, 28. It's the kind of damage that the Giants is doing right now. All right, doing some big time damage. But even though Kenny, you had 351, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception, that wasn't too bad. Just as it wasn't enough to stop the 7 touchdown Jackson Dart, 434 with that deep passing game. Who's going to stop that deep passing game? That's what we got to figure out. All right, here on the other side, Cardinals, I'm struggling. I'm going to talk trash on myself because everybody says I don't talk trash on myself. I do. I just can't figure out my quarterbacks. I got Dylan Gabriel leading the way with 261, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. But he's doing a job better than, I don't know, for some reason, Shedeur Sanders' ball. The ball comes out too slow. Something about it, I just can't handle it. So I'm all messed up here. Don't know what's going on, but I know what. Michael Wilson, 3 receptions to 107, but I just can't put it together. But this guy, the Cowboys, I see why the Cowboys is not going nowhere. This guy trying to play like Seattle. Seattle's a master to it. Throwing the ball out of the backfield. I swear, I thought it was Groundhog Day. This is all I seen the whole time. I thought it was Groundhog Day, man. I ain't gonna lie. I've seen that guy come out of the backfield one too many times. But anyway, I got beat up. No excuse. I got beat up. Got beat up bad. But there's nobody better than coming out of the backfield here with the Seattle Seahawks beating the Commanders. Boogeyman. Carter did not win. What's going on with Carter these days? A couple guys on bye weeks, I think. Yep, a couple guys on bye weeks. They didn't play this week. There's a team I was looking for, but they didn't play. But anyway, 38-17. Jalen still doing his thing. 310. 5 touchdown passes. 5 touchdown passes. Not a good thing. I don't see any interceptions by Jaden Daniels. No interceptions at all. So that's a good thing. Come on, get yourself together, Carter. Get back in that game plan. All right. We got a new guy coming in town, the Lions. Still got to get him up to speed with some things. He took over the Lions. He's now 3-5. He won 2 games since he's been here. So he's 2-5 trying to turn these Lions around. And he's doing a good job at it, winning his last 2 games. But he did beat Julio. He beat Julio. And he did a good job doing it. 37-19. He told me he was going to have Jared Goff start. And did he? All right. 21 of 28, 255, 2 touchdowns. On the other side, the rookie is still struggling with 2 interceptions. So the Lions came in and beat Atlanta last week 27-13 and scored 10 more points than last week, 37-19. And he is showing why he's a solid. He has another league. He has a league himself. It's totally different. And let me tell you something. It is realistic. All right. And a lot of guys won't want to play that. But we'll talk about that later. Eagles losing to Juice. 7-2 Titans. 31-28. Now, the Eagles have to get it together or he could find himself not in the playoffs. All it takes is one other team in that division to make it to the playoffs, and this could probably put the Eagles in have some problems. Who's now going to be facing the Giants? Did win last week, beating the Jacksonville Jaguars 28-9. Jaguars is not beating anybody big, so Eagles did take them out last week, but big time player here, 31-28. And we'll move on to the Chiefs. 4-4 Chiefs. Ralph doing it to the 49ers. Only getting 17 points. Yee. What's going on, bro? Bird, 380 with Patrick, 5 touchdowns. That's a big one. That's a real big one there. Good job. Here it is. 7-1 Broncos. This is why I say it's probably going to be the Broncos and the Giants. Francisco doesn't have defense. Well, the Broncos, they have defense. 38-0. 38-0. Don't know what's going on here, but 38-0. And we have the Chargers and the Dolphins. Chargers beating the Dolphins 38-4-28. And our final game, which is a guy you're going to have to pay attention to because he took over the Browns and he's been doing good. Mr. Lurk Amania, okay? Hasn't lost since he's been here. And this could probably be another problem in that AFC North. The Browns came into the league. Let's see something here. Oh, let's go. Let's look at his schedule here. We're looking at his schedule. Since being here, he won 1, 2, 3, 4 games. 4-game winning streak right now. Lurkamania, be careful. Be careful. Took out the Buccaneers, Steelers 34-7 in Upper Room. Took him out 35-12 and beat the Steelers again 37-24. 37-24. Wow. So, on the other side, guys, remember, all right, once again, you got to set up your games within 35 hours or you get a fine. Just get a fine. The league is moving too slow. All right. My situation was a different story why I couldn't be here, but there's some games that weren't set up. And we don't have anybody paying attention to it, but I'm working on somebody right now. He is in training. The 49ers is in training right now to update the league. Once he learns to update the league, then we'll put him in place to put the channels. Then once he learns how to put the channels, then he's going to be ready to advance the league on time. We're going one step at a time because he is a new guy. And I got to build the office back up for guys who want to be a part of making this brand grow. Again, you must set up your games, and you have to set up your games. Make sure you're getting your 3 rushing attempts. Make sure you're getting your 3 rushing attempts. Make sure you are doing it. Make sure that you are not overabusing the RPO, cheat, whatever you want to call it, system that's in the game. And make sure there's no more my bad, I didn't know. All right? There's no more of that. So, I think we hit everything. And on the other side, oh, I know. The Extreme League is running smooth. They're in week 14. And I think from what I understand, we're getting a nice guy back. And we want to welcome him back. As soon as I know he's back, we'll bring it up. But I'm glad to see him back. I'm waiting for Reggie to give me the okay that he's back for good. So once I know, then we're good. Oh, another guy, Joe, is supposed to be coming back next season. Can't wait for that. Guy that's helping out with some of the music charts here, whatever he's got going on. So once again, Corey joined the league. I don't know what happened to him, but he faded out. I think that'll be his last stop, so I'll go ahead and whatever Reggie does with him, then we'll be done. But we are definitely rebuilding for the Coaches League, and we're putting everything in perspective. Once I find out which guys are not coming back for sure. But we do have guys lined up, and we're ready to go for season 3. Season 3, everybody, man, there's a lot of good draft picks coming out in the draft. So once we get the time for the game of the week, I'm working on it now. I will let everybody know when this game will be, and we'll try to add something to it. Something funner. Can't give out no more points. The Colts got to me and said, "Hey, man, what are you doing? You giving out all these upgrades, man. That's not how we do it." He's right. That's not how we do it. Gotta earn it. I'm gonna go over everybody's points and see who has them and see who doesn't. And then once again, we're trying to build something, so we continue to do what we gotta do. All right. So I guess that's pretty much it. And I think that's it. And we'll just wait for the game of the week. It's the game of the week. Putting it down.